Why does it seem that we can find advice and we can find solutions for other people, but then when it comes to our own life, we don't know what to do? A lot of the times you have the answers to your own problem, you just don't want to apply yourself because likely it hurts. We're able to give advice to other people, but when it comes to our own life, we become skeptical. We become like, is that really the right thing to do? Because we get too emotional within our own lives. Think about it. You know every single experience that you have gone through. You know every sort of information that there is to find about you. You know. You know everything that you have been through. But when it comes to giving advice, you're able to give better advice to other people than you are to yourself. Is it because you're avoiding the truth? Or is it because you don't want to apply yourself to that truth? Because the person that knows you the best is yourself. You got to take your own advice sometimes. You know yourself the best. So if someone else were to give you advice, it probably wouldn't be as good of advice as if you were to give your advice yourself, because therefore you know yourself the best. But you're just not applying yourself. You're not pushing yourself. You're not holding yourself to a standard that those other people might be holding you to when they give you your advice. Because we like to hurdle, we like to cuddle, we like to push off the hard-blown truth because we're sensitive as humans. We don't want to hurt ourselves. We don't want to grade ourselves. We have too big of an ego. Our ego clouds us to where we're not able to find the best advice for ourselves because maybe that might hurt us. Saying that to ourselves, it might hurt us. That might hurt us more than it might do good because we get so sensitive as humans. Like all I'm trying to convey with this video is that you know yourself the best. So why are you not giving yourself your own advice? Why are you not listening to yourself? And why are you not being critical of yourself? No, like we all pretty much know what we should be doing. We all know what we should be doing. Everyone knows, I know exactly what I should be doing right now. I know what I should be doing. You do too. But we likely don't hold ourselves to that standard. Because it's hard, it's difficult. It's hard to sit here and think of the ways, or it's kind of easy to, it is easy to point and blame a finger and look at what everyone else is doing wrong, but when it comes to your own personal life, it's hard to realize it. It's hard to put that piece together. It's hard to be critical on yourself. It's so easy to point and say that person's life is a mess, that person's life's a shamble, they suck. But when it comes to looking yourself in the mirror and applying yourself to that, it's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother personal level. It's so easy to look at other people, see their mistakes, their flaws, but when it comes to your own game, you likely know what your flaws are. They're probably your insecurities. They're probably what you're insecure about. So you got to fix those. You know yourself the best. You know your own situation the best. You do. So why are you not giving yourself advice more? Why are you not giving yourself critical advice? Bro, I know what I should be doing, but why am I not doing it? Because I don't want to. I don't feel like it. It's hard. We can sit here all we want and point a finger, laugh at someone else for trying. But that is a lot easier than looking at ourselves and actually get going and doing the things and working on ourselves. It's easy to blame others. It's easy to put fault on others. It's easy to give advice from others. But when it comes to yourself, we're not able to do it. It's harder for me to come up with critical advice for myself. Well, it is easier because I know myself the most, and I know myself, everything I've been through, I know what I've been through, but it's harder to stick with it, and it's harder to put it together because I don't want to, because it's hard to accept. And that might be the problem with your life. It's hard to accept. It's hard to accept that path. It's hard to accept that happened to you. But are you going to stick to the story, or are you going to rewrite the story? Are you going to start reading the scripts? Are you going to keep on reading the chapters? Or are you going to rewrite the chapters? You're going to start writing chapters going forward with a better mindset, with a better attitude? Or are you going to sit in that story in the past that you just keep on having Anyways, that's all I have for you today. Take your own advice. You know yourself the best. Take your own advice. You know yourself the best.